We are back for another episode of Table Talk. Big panel, big questions, and this one is a big one. So I want to know, in your opinion, which manager in the women's game has had the biggest impact on the game? Moyo, let's go to you first.
I have gone for Vic Akers.
Standard, makes a lot of sense. Okay, James, who have you gone for?
I've gone for Vic Akers.
×2, makes a lot of sense. I thought we was all going for Hope Powell.
Makes a lot of sense.
It does.
Thank you.
It does.
Didn't make sense, but apparently it does. Right. So, yeah, makes so much sense. I don't know, I just feel like Hope, we won't talk about, obviously, how it ended. She's still with us, obviously, but just not in the game at the moment. I just mean her little exit from Brighton. I just feel like the impact she's had, like breaking into the national team, when she was managing the national team, then going on what she did with Brighton, a team that we know hasn't had the easiest ride. Being a black woman, I think her making her mark, stuff like that is incredibly important, and being the inspiration for a lot of people, or the person that people have said, okay, if she can do it, I can do it. And I do think she really did fight for what she believed in. I remember seeing an interview before where I remember her saying she grew dreads because she was told she couldn't have dreads, or she grew dreads just to I don't want to say conform.
Like represent
her community even more, and make sure that people could see. I was going to say the word conform, but that wasn't the correct word, so thanks for saving me. But yeah, I just feel like she was so my way or the highway. It was like the Hope Powell way.
Yeah.
And she did some great things, but yeah, Vic, talk to me. I mean, what is it, Uncle Vic or something?
Yeah, Godfather, that's what James said. And I see it, to be fair.
The OG.
Yeah, honestly. I feel like with Vic Akers especially, it was nice to see somebody then who had affiliation with the men's team prior.
Yeah.
Kitman.
Yeah, literally Kitman. So with the men's team prior, but actually be so intentional with how much he wanted the women's team to grow. So like the women's team wasn't there before him. Yeah. He was very much the starting place for the Arsenal ladies.
And do you know who was with him as well? Emma Hayes.
Precisely.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying. If you actually...
They're going to smile on his face. Exactly.
Because everyone's going to say,
he literally is the godfather of women's football. Like, everyone you know that's
Alex
good...
Scott,
Emma Hayes,
Kelly Smith, Rachel Yankee.
There's numerous names that we could pull out here. Marianne Spacey, you mentioned before.
Yeah, honourable mention to her. Honestly, she is like doing the starting from the bottom now. Yeah. Here, I think she's doing what?
And she's a disciple of.
Yeah.
You get what I mean?
Disciple, you know.
No, School of Vic.
School of Vic. Like, he was very intentional of how much he wanted the women's team to be and grow and develop. And not only that, he showed that, okay, yes, I can found this thing, but I can also take it to the highest of heights. He achieved literally everything. The one instance we have of a English team winning the Champions League is with this man. Like, if you listen, James, in fact, let me not take all the words out of
You've been doing it. It's just, that's the thing. He's a visionary.
Fact.
He's just someone that's just so selfless. He was fighting to make sure the players were getting paid while they were playing football. He was making sure they were getting jobs in the Arsenal team, like working in media and stuff like that. He didn't have to do that.
Scouting.
Constantly going all over the world to scout, to help the team. All those kind of jobs that you expect different people to do those jobs, he was doing himself.
Yeah.
And you've got to think, like, his legacy is Emma Hayes' legacy, is Alex Scott's legacy, all those kind of players. He's had such a big part in that.
I think you see that as well. Like, I saw him with Anita Asante. She's another player that was obviously under his wing. The respect and the time and...
Ellen White says the same.
Yeah, like, that they have for him is... Like, they see him and they still, like... Even Yanks, like, it's like, gaffer, you're right, gaffer.
Yeah.
Like, he's still the gaffer.
I think as well, what's very telling is that even those that were only in the Arsenal team for like a year, or even those that were only in the Arsenal team as an academy player, but had a couple training sessions with the first team, like, they speak about his impact. And I feel like that's very telling as to how much impact someone can have, even when it's not for like a large amount of time. And then obviously, I know Listen, James, Arsenal. I know. I know you're very happy that this is who I've written as well. But I had to.
Have to.
Yeah, almost. I had
It
to.
makes sense.
And he won. I think that's
Yeah, he
such an
literally- he
important
won.
thing. You can
'Cause
do
it's-
great things, but
that's
you
the
might
thing.
not get success. He got success by doing the right things, by pushing
Yeah.
to make sure that that team could get to the best that they could get to.
Yeah.
Yeah. And teams that we say that are good now in
Mm-hmm.
the league all have someone.
Mm.
All have someone at the highest level that is a descendant of
Yeah.
Vic Akers, School of Vic Akers. So yeah, that's why.
Do you think there'll ever be anyone else like him?
It's tough because he has knocked down a barrier, which means that for someone else to do what he like, people that come in now aren't going to start from the level that they would have started at had he not been
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Like even, I think it goes back to like Marianne Spacey.
Yeah.
Like she's dealt with stuff, but the barriers that he had in his time
Yeah.
to in this
Yeah.
time now is it is worlds apart, isn't it? Because of the growth of the game. Like I'm not saying she's had an easy ride, but compared to obviously what we speak about with Vic, I feel like this one's a no-brainer, innit? Like, I'd like obviously,
Listen, Hope smashed it.
She has her own special place in the Hall of Fame. That's the thing. She's still in the Hall of Fame for what she does and who she is.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But she's not Vic Akers.
But she's not Vic Akers.
Yeah, and he's had
Shout
more
out
success.
Yeah, that's the thing. I think it's the winning, even if there was any doubt before then, I think the winning just tips it over the edge.
Yeah. But if it had to come down to like who rocks the kit better and stuff, I think.
Oh, get out of here, man.
I'm not sure, you know. I'm not sure, you know.
If you bring up the old school pictures
Yeah,
of
let me
Vic,
get the
with
archives.
with the
Yeah,
baggy
let me
suit,
get the-
the baggy suit with the tie.
Yeah, but
Listen,
Hope did bits as well with the
Hope-
old school baggy fit
Hope
kit.
did bits.
They
Hope
can
did
do their
bits.
verses 10 for
Yeah,
10.
facts. No,
All right, so to round this one up, it was an easy win today. You're getting the points each.
Thank you.
Get a point each. I'll take a loss, I'll take it. Vic Akers is the man. He is the one who has made the biggest impact in the women's game. This has been Table Talk. Make sure you like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.